MLB The Show tips, let's talk about the new feature in the Show 16 called Inside Edge. And that's called the daily matchup rating, and it's going to give you somewhere between 1 and 5 stars assigned to each player. Now, what does this mean and how can you use it? Well, every day Inside Edge is going to provide statistical analysis and give a matchup rating depending on who that player is facing an opposing team. So if it's a hitter, we're talking about how does Lucas Duda match up to a pitcher? And then we can even see in the marketplace what's he selling for. If he has a really good matchup like he does today, a 5-star, where he's getting plus 17s in a lot of hitting categories, he's going to have an elevated price in the market. So it can help you buy and sell players to put into your Diamond Dynasty squad or to even flip to make a profit. It's really useful. So as we look through, the Inside Edge in the Diamond Dynasty part of the game, you'll also see it on the player cards that he's got a 5-star matchup. Jose Bautista, 5 stars, plus 7s. Now hold on, 5 stars is the same as Duda, who had plus 17s. Well, the higher you go with the rating of the player, so Bautista is already a high gold, the less he's going to change. Like Andrew McCutchen is a 5-star, but he's only going up, a few points in every of those attributes. There are other examples like this that we could take a look at, like Troy Tulowitzki is only a plus 2 overall upgrade for the day, even though he's a 5-star. So the higher rated they are, the ceiling is kind of right there. But Matt Carpenter, he could go up to diamond status, basically a 93. That's pretty impressive. Plus 10s in all the hitting categories with his 5-star matchup. Now let's take a look at a few other players here. We've already seen Lucas Duda. There's Yadier Molina. He goes up plus 4 with a 4-star rating. That's pretty good. Now, if we were to go backwards, we could find some of the negative ones. Like there's Wade Davis with a negative 10. We'll go through some of the relievers here. Let's find a starting pitcher maybe. Actually, here's a positive one. Chris Archer plus 5. So he goes up to a 93 overall. That's really good. Now, if we want to look at some of the negatives, let's try to find one. And this is what can happen if you have a 1-star matchup, for instance, for Eric Hosmer, who is a good player, drops from an 86 to a 78, minus 10s in the category. Let's take a look at the Inside Edge explanation. Matchup data is limited, but it favors Matt Harvey. So that's why Eric Hosmer is going against one of the best pitchers in the game. So use this to your advantage, use Inside Edge, and enjoy it. MLB The Show tips. I'll be back with more all season long.